YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 3 in the Pokémon Platinum Map Randomizer. Today, our goal is simple. Let's see if we can find the rest of the gym leaders and the Elite Four as well. Now, again, like we talked about in the first couple episodes, we're not going to fight any of the Elite Four members or Cynthia until we do all 8 gyms. Now, at the start of today, if we look at the trainer card here, we currently have 3 gym badges. However, technically, we did have the 4th gym badge at one point, but we ran into a soft lock, so we had to reset the game and lose that badge here against Gardenia. But we have an idea of something we can do here. But technically, at this point, we only have 3 gym badges, so we have no information on Wake, Volkner, Byron, and Fantina. All right. Now, in terms of HMs that we can use, right? This first gym badge here from Rourke will let us use Rock Smash. Maylene's badge will let us use Fly. And this badge here from Candace will let us use, Rock Climb, right? So that's good, but we really don't have those HMs yet. We can go look in the bag here. You know, this is a good little refresh to see where we're at. So we have Surf. That's good, because any Pokemon can use it, right? I enabled TM-HM compatibility for everything. So out of all these HMs here, the only one we can actually use outside of battle is Rock Smash, but we can use the rest of them in battle. Only really relevant for Surf, but just wanted to call it out. So if we can find Fantina today, that would be huge, as then we can start surfing around the map, give us more checks. And again, tech by technicality, by technicality, we can use cut. We just have to go back and get the gym badge, but something that happened, I did find Earthquake and, okay, I'm using these right now, by the way. Well, at least Sludge Bomb. We found both Earthquake and Sludge Bomb towards the very end of the episode yesterday. I just didn't teach them to anybody. But I think that I'm going to go ahead and make the decision that we are going to bring Darkrai here through this entire playthrough. And Bro could really use another special attack here besides just Surf. The moveset's pretty bad. So I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of Nightmare. Okay. Earthquake I'm going to save for a little bit in case we get a better physical attacker today, because I didn't see where there was an option to make TM's permanent use. Therefore, Sludge Bomb, see you later. We only have 1 copy of Earthquake, so I'm going to hold on to that for a little bit. But yesterday we were talking about something that I do want to test today in regards to Gardenia's gym. So it was over by, it was located in the Floramora Meadow. When you have to drop down a ledge from the northern part of the meadow down to the southern part, right? You got to jump over a ledge to that house there. That's where Gardenia's gym is. But I didn't think about it at the time. I just kind of reset after we got the gym badge, because we then realized it was a soft lock. I think you might be able to use an escape rope to get out of there, because you got to remember, the meadow is considered a dungeon out of technicality. So I think there's a chance we can actually rope out of there. So once we find our way back, we're going to go ahead and test that out. Now, the reason I'm going in this place first, this is where we saved yesterday. We did check these other 2 doors. They both led to dead ends. The only piece of information we have from this point is that, well, we can get back to a few cities from here, but if we take the gatehouse on the far west side of town, that will lead us directly to Oreburgh City. So I should also pull up the map and then we'll get started. Sorry for the long intro, but it all helps contextually, so just bear with me here. Let me pull up the town map. So as you can see here, there's only 3 cities left on the map that are still grayed out, aka we've never been there. And even though we were just talking about the Floramora Meadow, which doesn't show on the map, we still have never visited the actual town, right? Because there's different warps to get in and out of there. So we could get there today, because we could probably, I think I found both sides of Eterna Forest. But anyway, we'll find our way to the town at some point. We still have also never been to Snow Point. However, I didn't even think about it till last night after we were done recording. From the fight area, we've been to the fight area a few times. I can easily get back there. I'm pretty sure we could just talk to the boat, right, that takes us there. I don't know if it would work if it goes in that direction. And we could theoretically take the boat to get to Snow Point. That's an option that I'll check next time we're in the fight area. And then the last one, of course, being Salacion Town. So those 3 we need to find a way to. And then there's 3 more cities that I need to fully explore, because we only kind of did them halfway as we kept getting warped and distracted from there. So I got a notepad open here. Those 3 cities are going to be Pastoria, Oreburgh, and Jubilife. We've checked about half of all 3 of those cities. So depending on where we go out of this first warp that we didn't finish checking, The only other thing and direction we have after this is if this is a dead end in here, we're just going to go to Oreburg City by leaving through the western gatehouse here. So let's go ahead and get things started and just hope for the best. Alright, what do we got here? A Pokemon? Oh, that's why I wanted to come back through here. Okay. I like how I come here to heal up and I could have just done it right there. So we did check this yesterday, but I didn't check all the other warps inside of the Elite Four Pokemon Center. So that's why we're going back through here. And just as a refresher, what did this lead to? Oh, right. This is how we got Earthquake. Right at the very end of last episode. Okay. So now we have a couple checks we can do out of the... this is the Pokemon Center for the Elite Four. I don't want to get too close to that door because... You know what? We're going to have to battle King. And this clown always pulls up at the worst time. I ain't got time for that. I'm going to sell a couple items real quick because... Who knows when we're ever going to find a Pokemon Center again. I mean, a mart. Because this is a double, right? A Pokemon Center and a mart. But they don't always work like that. So I'm going to kind of load up on potions and also repels. I think we can use some more of those. We don't need those, and I don't need the star piece. Never know. We might find a wild Porygon too, actually. Okay. Maybe a couple more balls, but again, I turned up the catch rate of Great Balls, so... Wait. This is based on badge progression, isn't it? I just thought because we were here that we'd be able to get all the good stuff. Okay, that's unfortunate. They actually sell nothing good here because we only have a couple gym badges. Well, in that case, I'm loading up on super potions. We'll heal the slow way. Okay. So we have this one, and then we have the other one over there. Let's just do this one first. This only leads to 2 checks, right? Let's go ahead and do it. Can also grab those Rossberries up there. I'm trying to avoid as many trainers as possible. Obviously, we don't need the EXP. But there's this little shack here, and then the gatehouse. Victory Road again. I'm going to spray Repel, but I also would not mind getting an encounter here. You know what I really want to get back to is... we've been to Stark Mountain like 2 or 3 different times. I should probably catch something in Stark. This might actually be a dead end. Because I have Surf, but I can't use it yet. Nah. We don't need to be taking those double battles in the fog. Alright, let's go check this one real quick. Try to avoid the two little kids running around on the beach here. And, oh, never mind. She's about to snipe me right there. This is the last check, and then we're going to have to head back to the Pokemon Center. If it's a dead end, but I also feel like I've been through this. Yeah, we've already been through this. I kind of remember, like, entering both sides of this building. We've already checked the chateau. It's worthless. Another thing, too, you guys have to... Oh, we almost got sniped. Chat, please remind me later about if and when we ever find Snowpoint City today, because we've still never been there, right? But we should be able to walk all the way to pick up rock climb in the snowy area, you know? It's kind of far off. I'm going to grab one of these Rossberries, by the way. Just in case we get burnt in the Elite Four. But please try to remind me about going to get rock climb, because we can already use rock climb. We just don't have the H. Oh, this is a good one. we just don't have the HM yet. What is this? A Baneri and a Cleffa? And a Psyduck? I don't even care. This is like the Poffin case, right? It doesn't help at all. We don't need the Poffins. There's quite a few... Oh, this only has 1 warp. Okay, I thought there was 2 of them in here. Now, at the very end of the other recording, too, in part 2, we found the Galactic Key. That's also worthless. It doesn't help at all. You can't walk through here, can you? No. I don't know if we've been to that side yet, but... So the Galactic Key will help us open up, you know, these locked doors in here, which... That was a good find. We still haven't found Fly, though. I should have taken that as a double battle. This is going to make it slower, but whatever. They should all be one-shots, but you never know. Just drown everything out with Surf. What level does this monstrosity learn Dark Void, by the way? That would be clutch. Kind of glad I taught Sludge Bomb, because I don't even think Surf would KO this. I don't know if this will either, but it definitely would have lived to serve. And Feint attack is super weak because you know, bro's got no physical attack. All right, we'll try to dodge this scrub, but I really should have taken that as a double battle. That was my bad. Okay, there's nothing on the side over here, right? Nope. Another Pokemon Center. Move, bro. Who is this guy? And we found Solaceon. Okay. I can't cut yet, right? No, I don't have the badge. Okay, this is huge. Let's check it first. I was thinking that there's only one more 66 for Dark Void. Okay, King. What you doing, bruh? Hey, dude. Don't care. On a mission. Alright. We'll do all the checks in town here, and then, but remember, there is like a couple, there's one check up north at the house where the Psyduck are, and one check south, too. So, you never know. We might find something good over there, but... Okay, back in here with no doors, though. That's literally where we just were. Right with the... Oh, okay. Okay. This will let us use Waterfall and go pick it up from Jazzy on the beach. But we can't surf. Wait a minute. What if that door doesn't even lead to the next part of the gym? Are we cooked? I need to know. We need answers. Okay. I'm not even going to make a note yet because we should be able to just beat this guy. It's not even worth noting. It's a bug gym. Nice. Maybe he'll have a Vicky Volt. Hey, level 47's no joke though. But if it's actually... Yeah, that's how it works, right? So far everyone's been the same, the gym leaders have been the same type as the... Alright, bro. We got school kids out here with the hyper potions. They've all been the same type as the trainers in the gym, so this is going to be a bug gym. Alright. Go for the feint attack. I still outspeed after agility. Classic. Okay. So does this actually lead deeper into the gym, or is it just an elaborate troll? Okay, thank you. That would have been really annoying. I mean, that's true. I mean, Rampardos, I could use Rampardos against the gym leader, right? Because of head smash. That's not bad. Let's see if this guy... Yeah, so they're all going to have bug types. Okay. Unless... Is Ladybug actually bug flying? I think it might be. This is bug flying. This could be a flying type gym. We don't know because... Well, I don't know about Ladybug. It might be pure bug. Ledian doesn't even need an Evo for sure. Or a Mega, something. We're gonna go battle this Pikachu up here and see if... Well, actually, this guy first. Can you either have like a pure bug or a pure flying type? Like, I don't know what this gym is yet. I still don't know. Everything is just bug and flying. What is this right now? This is also a horrible matchup for Darkrai, but... I don't care. It's just gonna go for Defend Order anyway. Or Roost. Or Swagger. I'm gonna guess this is actually a flying gym. We'll go out to Lapras. Maybe Ladybug's pure bug though. I don't know. Oh, we just get hit by a swarm of Yellow Jackets, unfortunately. That's a lot of damage too. Damn. We've seen 3 Pokemon and they're all bug flying, unless Ladybug's not. Let's see here. So, it is a bug gym. Alright, confirmed. Surf it. Yeah, that makes sense. Ladybug's probably just pure bug then. I don't know. I'm not too tapped into like using Ladybug in competitive. Not sure what type that thing is. Alright, you got the Kakuna in the back. Not bad. Well, actually, that is pretty bad, but... Either way, we gonna use Rampardos. We go head smash against old Volkner here. Not bad, not bad. We're about to get the 4th badge. Pikachu, don't mind me, kid. Just passing through. See ya, buddy. Was that even a trainer, or was that actually a Pikachu? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see if I can remember this. Oh, I messed up. I think I was supposed to go across. I just don't want to fight this clown either. It's a waste of time. Come on, bro. Stop staring at me, man. We don't have to fight her, though. What you got? Wonder what kind of bugs we're going to see today. It's not a very large list. But you know what? I probably should stop with Darkrai in the front here. It's a bad idea. Oh, it is bug flying? Okay. I thought it was, but you know, honestly couldn't remember. I wouldn't have been surprised if you told me either way about Ladybug. Yeah, Desmond going to have to get switched out after this one. I'm trying to save Rampardos for the leader, though, because we only have 5 head smashes. It's not great. Alright, easy money. Unless Gym Leader has Buzzwole and Pheromosa, but... I think I actually might get to 56 off this, too, which is not bad. Now, keep in mind, guys, as we catch... Well, hopefully catch some higher level Pokemon today. I do have a couple rare candies. We found a couple last time, so... You know, if you want to claim them on with a nickname, right? Even if I find a level 60 Bulbasaur, you know, it can become a Venusaur because we have a couple rare candies. So just let me know whatever you want, and I got you. Speaking of Munchlax, got another rare candy. Nice. All right. There's Volkner, but we still got to get a couple more battles in. Perfect. We got Ice Beam for this. Alright, not bad, not bad. You think this guy has a Beedrill too, or what? He's only got one more Mon. It's another Gen 1 bug, but... let's go for Surf, I guess. I was thinking about clicking Sheer Cold, but... probably not the best idea. Now I'm going to click Sheer Cold if I hit myself in confusion, though. I'll tell you that. Alright. Venomoth, you're getting toasted right here. Never mind. Damn it, bro. Come on. Well, I would love to go to Rampardos, but again, I'm going to do it anyway. But there's no Sleep Claws, right? This is not a competitive match. This thing could just go for Sleep Powder again if it wants. But yeah, Jazzy, sorry. Going back to what you said earlier about battling people, I'm super down for that. I know that was like right before I took my break, but... And I'm assuming, I don't think you ever answered, but I'm assuming you were just talking about Scarlet Violet. I mean, you know, that's probably what we would have to battle on, but again, I don't like that game. But I'd be down. I'd be down to have a little fun. Maybe we could make it fun and use like, you know, teams of baby Pokemon or just something random, you know. But I'd be down for whatever. Well, that didn't work. I know we have to go back down there and come back up, but like when you do, you're supposed to do it some weird way like this. I always get stumped in this gym. Well, that ain't gonna work. Maybe it's this way. Let's see. Honestly, that's probably just resetting what I did, but yeah, that didn't work. I was trying to make a play, but I guess we gotta go down the other way first. Probably overthinking it, but I remember there was something about this gym. More than just meets the eye. You had to like preset up one of those things before you come back up the other way type thing. I don't remember. We'll find out. Oh, okay, yeah. No, for sure, for sure. Hey, that's what's up. I mean, I'm down to have, like, fun battles, you know? Oh, Lapras went to sleep. That's right. Damn it. Let's just burn it off. Because, like, to me, Scarlet Violet, like, I'm down to have competitive matches in there, too, but I think terrestrialization in general is, like, a very unserious mechanic. I just don't like it. But, you know, to that point, like, I'd still be down if you guys want to take it seriously in battle, but, you know, we can have, like, fun with only using, like, Nincada, Cleffa, you know, Ellie Kid, just, like, baby Pokemon. We can do all kinds of stuff, you know? It doesn't have to be, like serious battles, you know? But if you wanted it to be that way, we can do it, too. I'm down, man. Yeah. Hell yeah. Of course, Shuckle lives it. To me, like, terrestrialization is a very unserious mechanic. This is, like, a bad take, but it's just my personal opinion. Like, I don't know. I feel like you could be dominating your opponent, and then they just Terra on one turn and completely flip the tide in battle. And, like you Terra into a type, and you live a hit that you normally would get KO'd to, and it gives you a free turn to click Swords Dance, and then all of a sudden you win the battle from there. It's like, bro, that shouldn't be how it works, you know? I think this is where I get confused on this. Well, I guess I could just reset it if I'm wrong. I was wrong. Okay, we have to enter from this way, I think. No, that doesn't work either. What? Oh, okay, I have an idea. Maybe it's this. Yeah, I think this is how we do it. Like, you know, I'm not saying that's what always happens in matches with terrestrialization, but it's like... Okay, it was actually that simple. I'm gonna heal up my team. I know that's probably like a noob take, but... You know what I mean? Like, if for example, like, you have a Garchomp, and I'm gonna click Ice Beam and you turn into a Water type, your Garchomp gets a free Swords Dance, when it usually would have got... You know, KO to the Ice Beam, but you live it because you're a Water type, and now I just lost the game because of that. But I could be winning, like, you know, I could have already got 4 KOs and you got nothing. It's like, type thing. I don't know, I just can't take it seriously. Alright, I'm gonna rip a bunch of Super Potions here. we need to, maybe this will let me actually get better potions. Because, yeah, I'm gonna burn through all these potions right now, bro. This is bad. No, it definitely mixes things. No, it does. It mixes things up and it makes it fun, but at the same time, like, how could you take it seriously? Because you could be dominating your opponent and they just click Terra and they win when they shouldn't win. Like, that, to me, that's kind of lame. I don't know. Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. All right, Volkner, let's get it. But see, but the same way too. Like, if I win on some Terra cheese like that, like, it doesn't even feel good, man. I don't know. To me, it doesn't. Like, honestly, that might sound weird, but if I win because, you know, you were kicking my ass, but I Terra'd and I won because of that, it's like, did I really win the battle? It's like, I don't know. To me, it's just, it's not it. Volkner more like Bunkner. For real. Hey, maybe he'll have a Galvantula, though. It'll be a saving grace with one electric type. He's got a Ladybug. Abort mission. Alright, I'm gonna smash this thing into the next dimension. Oh damn, so you actually like Terra too? You think it's better than Megas? Damn. If I had to rank them... What? Did I miss? If I had to rank them, I would say Megas is the best, and Dynamax would be number 2, Z-Move's number 3, and then Terra number 4. That's my personal opinion. But Z-Moves to me were super lame. The only one I really liked was Bloom Doom Heatran. That was lit. Turned Solar Beam into Bloom Doom. And like nuke water types for no reason. As a class, I love Heatran. No, I missed the last head smash. Damn it, Rampardos. What a scrub. Oh, you didn't like Dynamax? No, Dynamax was cool only because of all the competitive plays you can make off it. Because you know, on the turn you Dynamax, you could like change weather, change terrain, and so like, I don't know. I could also see why people wouldn't like it, but to me that was cool. Because you really had to like, well, it opened the window for a lot more plays, you know. It's like it'd be really bad if you set up sand right now and switched in your Tyranitar. So I'm gonna like Dynamax water attack to set up the rain and counter your sand, you know. I don't know. That to me seemed cool, but then again I hate Terra, so you know I'm not really making sense right now. But anyway, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I realized that when I said it. I was like, wait, it's kind of like the same thing. Oh well. That is pretty funny. Alright. We got the badge. Now next time we find Jazzy on the beach, we can get Waterfall. So that's good. I don't know why I was bobbing and weaving Pikachu. I don't think he's going to battle me now. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Early badge is huge. Especially one like that, even though the obeying levels thing doesn't actually matter. Okay. No, hey, to that point though about Gen 8 and Dynamax, it didn't work for singles. Which, you know, like I said, was there a Pokemon Center there? There was one down here, I think. We got here from a Pokemon Center. Don't battle me, that was close. I just want to heal up real quick. Yeah, it's right here. So that's the thing though, like Dynamax it didn't work in singles. It was completely stupid in single battles, which I feel like you're like me, you like singles more. So Gen 8 was the one and only generation where me and my boys actually did do double battles. Cause Dynamax was fun for that. But you're right, it was OP and really disgusting in singles. Hey, me too, bruh. My first game was Pokemon Blue back when I was like 7 years old. Lake Valor? Damn, we don't have surf. I've been in the game for a hot minute, bro. They always do that with the doors, man. I gotta figure that out. Okay. Let's check the rest of these houses here. And then we're probably gonna go back to Orberg after this. This is the second time that I've been down to... This is a different Pokemon Center. So you're telling me this room within every single Pokemon Center in the game is a possible dead-end option? That's really annoying. That's the second different one of those we found. Oh well. Salacion again. We've seen this room like 12 times, but some of them have items. Okay. Coronet. Well, okay, before we go up there, how many battles are in this? Well, I mean, I'm gonna go this way and then I'll go up. I don't even care if that's a move tutor, it doesn't matter. Sometimes these only have like one trainer in them, like the different rooms here. I don't want to leave with this full though. Rampardos is good because it's high level, but it has like 5 PP on every move. Yeet. Oh, I'm like that. He thought he had me, but he didn't. Just another one of these rooms? Okay. This is a complete dead end. I'm gonna outplay him again. Watch that. Look at that. No! I got trolled. Yep. Okay. Oh, we got Sludge Bomb on Ludicolo. Lit. I mean, I'm gonna Sludge Bomb the Ludicolo because I got Sludge Bomb on my Darkrai now. Let's go, man. This was a good idea with Sludge Bomb on Darkrai because Surf, Feint Attack, anything that resisted Surf would still probably live with Feint Attack because it's too weak. Alright. So this is a complete dead end, and so was to the left. So this house is worthless. There's nothing there. Let's go check the cave first, and then this house. Oh, there's two houses here. Okay. What do we got in the cave? Jubilife again. Okay, so we just get right. Okay. We checked most of Jubilife, but not all of it. Like at least half, but I think more than half actually. I guess we're going to Jubilife before Orberg. That was the 3 that I wanted to check because we knew where they were. And then there's 3 that we didn't know about. This one, Snow Point, and Floramora. Okay. Let's do this one. So after this we're going to Jubilife then. I think the game really wants me to go to Jubilife. Alright. Hold on. Not yet. I guess, too, it's not that far to check the house, like, right up here. So let's do this one, and then we'll go up there. Because that's it, right? The Psyduck are blocking the way, and then it's way too far to run over to... Oh. Okay. It's way too far to run over to the Veilstone Gate City Gate. The gatehouse for Veilstone City. We just got Surf. Well, we have Surf, but now we can use it. Okay. Wait, hold on. What does the warp tile go to? Look at this dweeb at his flashlight. Oh. Hello? Fantina? Wait a minute. Would beating her remove the guy that's blocking her gym? That's another check. Imagine if Cynthia was in the Heart Home gym the whole time, but that guy's blocking the door. It might be. Anyway. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, like, by the way, why is it so, like, bright in here? In this gym? I thought it was supposed to be, like, darker. That's kind of weird. Is it normally supposed to be dark and that's, like, why you have a flashlight? I remember a different layout for this gym. Oh, no. Oh, we're supposed to shine it on the door with whatever matches the symbol. I don't get the purpose of the flashlight. I can see everything. So, I think you need the flashlight to, like, see the symbol. Okay, it's a sun. Hey, go back. No. Go back the other way. Alright. I'm gonna walk right past you if you... Okay. Eventually she go... No! That's not what I wanted to do, man. I could have went around the left. That's my bad. Sorry, I think I just peeked the mic right there. That's my bad. Okay, so I just realized we got to think about what type this gym is. So it's either Psychic or Water. We've seen 2 Slowpokes, that's it. Drop your comments. Let me know what you think is the type of Fantina's gym. It ain't Ghost type, I'll tell you that. Just like Volkner Volkner. Wait. It's too late. We know it's Psychic. It could have been Psychic or Water based on the Slowpokes, but... Interesting. So we've had some pretty cool gym leaders, right? That actually still, in a way, kind of fit. If you think about it. So first it was Candace with Ice types. Obviously that fits. Second was Mei in the Fighting type gym. Right? Iron sharpens iron. Then third we had... Wait, who was the other badge that we had? Well, I guess what's her face had Oh, Rourke. I don't even remember what Rourke had. She had fire types in the grass gym. I remember fire types. And then this one also kind of made sense too with bug types. And now this gym has psychic types instead of ghosts. Also kind of fits. Interesting. I don't remember what Rourke had. Anyway. Psychic types, I got a Darkrai. Yeah, I can't remember what Rourke had. Okay. We have access to Surf. This is huge. This is huge right now. But before I go surfing, because, okay, Surf is nice. It potentially just opens up, like, theoretical soft locks having Surf. But the checks are few and far between. We still need to focus on big city checks. That has to be the focal point. So even though Surf is nice, that's something we'll do if we can't find everything else tonight. So there ended up being 2 gyms here in Solaceon. Interesting. Alright, Fantina. What are... I just lost an Emerald Rogue to this abomination, and now we gotta fight it again. Good thing this one's only level 26, not level 100. We just pulled up on the champion fight in Emerald Rogue, level 100 war against Wally. Wally had a Deoxys. I lost. Oh well. Okay. That was a quick 2 badges right there. There's 2 gyms. Wait. Did she just say defog? She doesn't say it again. How come this trainer card is randomized? Or not randomized, but... if she's the 5th gym leader, it should be Surf. I think she just said defog, though. It went too fast with the instant text, but... I guess we'll test it when we see water, but... that's everything in Solaceon? Yeah. Okay, let's go this way then. It's only 1 check, but we can also check if we can surf. This is a long way to go, I know, but... We also still don't have the bike. Her gym's defog. I thought it was surf in this game. I think it's defog in the other game. Because remember, she gets switched from the 3rd to the 5th gym leader. No, based on her levels, she is the 3rd gym leader in this game based on those levels, though. So that's why she allows defog. Because in Pokemon Platinum, she allows surf. But this... So we need to find Crasher Wake in order to surf. Okay. Well, that kind of stinks. See, that's the confusing thing, because I have, like, the... I always get confused. You know, we talked about this last time. She's the 3rd gym leader in one game and the 5th gym leader in the other. But based on... She had mid-20s. That had to be the... That had to be the Fantina fight when she was the 3rd gym leader, not the 5th. Those levels are way too low. Well, yeah. Technically, all the gym leaders still allow their correct things. It's just... This seems like it got reversed with, This is clearly a ROM with Pokemon Platinum, but it seems like the gym leaders are in order of Diamond Pearl. Or something like that. Because I think in one game when she's the 5th gym leader, she allows surf. Yeah, it was definitely defog because I can't surf. We have to fight these 2 potatoes too. Alright, Barboach and Piloswine, the ground type duo. See, this is a good lead right here for like double battles because my Lapras has water absorb, so Darkrai can't hit it with Surf. If I had Rampardos alongside Darkrai, Rampardos would be taking a lot of damage from Surf there. Okay. We're getting no experience points, but we gotta do this checkout down here and at least see what it is. Because I don't think we have to come back, right? No, there's no reason to ever come back here. Alright. What does this lead to? Nothing. By the way, I should put down a save. We just got 2 gym badges. This is the first time we've saved all day. Because what if we walk into Cynthia's room right now? I would just lose both those gym badges. That'd be bad. Okay. Well, it's not Cynthia, but we needed it. Wow. I was about to say, too, when I went to the stairs, I was like, imagine if this is Cynthia. It was close. We found Big Bertha. Okay. Can I get out of here? Or am I... Oh, I'm not tabbed in the emulator. Hold on. Technically, because I was still in the door, I was wondering if I could... Okay. Hold on. Okay. Dang, so we started off with only half and half, and now we have like 3/4 of both. That's not bad. Right? I was about to say, like, imagine if this is Cynthia. That was funny. And thankfully, we don't have to fight those 2 gym leaders again. That would have been really bad. Okay. So Bertha is in bottom left of Route 209 Gatehouse. Okay. We can't surf though, so in this game we need Crash or Wake. This is really throwing me off. We just don't have Fly, but we can fly, so we don't have information on Byron and Wake. That's it. We might have to go cut then. Let's go check the house by Psyduck. Why though? That's only one check. I'm just trying to think because before we leave Solaceon, there's no reason to ever come back here until it's time to fight Bertha. There was 2 things in Solaceon that led back to Jubilife, so we're gonna go back to Jubilife yet. Oh yeah, Cynthia trolled us twice yesterday. Well, no, that wasn't Wayward Cave. That was the exit to like the Distortion World. I went through the same thing twice and got stuck by her. Or did we battle her? No. I don't think you battle Cynthia in this game, right? You only battle her once in the Elite Four. I think where we got stuck was that exit to the Distortion World. I don't remember. Alright. And the armadillo in the back. I like this Pokemon, by the way. Top 3 favorite fossils, right there. Number 3 in the top 3. It's a cool guy. Underrated Pokemon, because it's not very good. That's why it's underrated, but has a really good attack stat. Okay, so let me think about this. So we can go to Jubilife right now. But we already fought her, we just didn't fight the Jogger. So there's no reason to ever come back down this way. There's only one exit, and it does lead to Bertha, so we have to come back eventually, but... So what I was trying to say about north of town is... There's a house up here by the Psyducks. And then apart from that, you have to head east for a very long way until you hit the gatehouse of Veilstone. So I guess we might as well just close the loop on this. I don't know when I'm gonna ever get... I don't want to run over to Veilstone because I think there's too many trainers you have to fight. This, even though we don't have the bike, we can just rappel through the grass. Don't really matter. But I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure you have to fight a bunch of trainers here. I mean, I'm talking like at least 4 or 5. And that's only one check, so we'll come back later. Hey, maybe that's Crash or Wake over there, you know, and we're never going to get to use Surf, and that's like the last thing we have to check. Might as well heal up while we're here. Yeah, the breeder house, yeah, that was a dead end. It led to Mount Coronet, which led to a Solaceon ruin, like tiny little room. I'm still confused about some of those Solaceon ruin things. We still, like, the ones where they have 4 different staircases. We found like 3 or 4 of those, because I know there's a bunch of them. But it's hard, like, I think I should have, like, tracked those better as to which ones, oh, this is Looker. We still need to track those better, you know? But they're kind of hard to tell apart. There's a couple of them have trainers. Alright, so we can go through both those stairs. Could we use the key anywhere? No, but we have this room. Coronet. I can't advance here because I need strength. This is a dead end. We might as well take the item. It's not bad. See, stuff like this is not ideal when you don't have strength yet because, like, we could just check this off if it was a dead end and just be done with it. So if somebody like Crash or Wake is stuck back there, well, if Byron's stuck back there, we ain't ever gonna, because that's how we get strength. Let's do this one first before we fight those dweebs. And then, like, because then, like, if Jazzy, I love you, but you're level 9, and this is level 80, so I think it's time you're gonna ride the bench. Now, hey, I'm willing to nickname something Jazzy 2.0 if you want to claim Arceus. If anybody out there in chat wants to be Arceus, speak now. Or forever hold your peace. And you already know I'm slinging the Master Ball at this thing. That's why we were saving it, man. Yeah. We gonna sling the Master Ball. Let's go, man. Imagine if, like... Well, we saw the stairs, so we know it's Arceus. But, like, imagine if we got excited and then it was just Dialga and Palkia. Nah, we have to use Master Ball on this. Me, Jazzy? What does that mean? You want it? Wait. I was like, that's not Arceus' sound. Okay. This is funny because I play a lot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And if... Oh, okay. If you know anything about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, this Pokemon specifically is actually like the god of that game because it's like over level 90 in Purity Forest and everything else is like level 1. So if you try to steal from Kecleon, he's literally going to one-shot you. He's actually the strongest Pokemon in Mystery Dungeon, actually. Why couldn't this have been an Arceus? Are you sure, Jazzy? You still want to be a Kecleon? Oh, this is hilarious, bro. No way. I was thinking we were gonna use Earthquake on Arceus. Great. Well, you already said it. Too late. Okay. No shot, bro. Yeah. The actual the actual god of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Let's see if the 2.0 version can keep up in an actual Gen 4. No shot, bro. That was hilarious. Okay, where was the nearest Pokemon Center, though? Honestly, even before we go through those stairs, we're going back to get that. Oh. It's right here. No shot, bro. Oh yeah, we still have the Vibrava. Let's check this out real quick. Naive Nature? Hey, a little speed boost on me. Okay. I mean, it's actually pretty decent stats. Speed is awful, but again, so I didn't randomize learn sets, so this is whatever Kecleon has by level 80. This is funny, bro. Wow. Okay. Oh, I thought you said technically as in technician. Did it have... Oh no, it has color change, obviously. I saw technically and I was like, wait, it had technician? You got me excited. Oh, this is funny, bro. What moveset are we putting on this thing, huh? I don't know about Earthquake. I'd be willing to rip Shadow Claw on this. I think it actually learns... Well, it can learn anything, but... Oh, how about Strength? Stab Strength. That's gonna do big damage. We don't need suck. Oh, it literally already has Shadow Claw. We just caught Arceus. I'm gonna have to throw Avalanche on this thing. Okay, it literally already has perfect coverage. This is all I need is Strength and Shadow Claw. Like, sure, Sucker Punch is nice, but we just spam everything. You know, we hit Strength on everything, Shadow Claw for the Ghost. Technically, we need stuff for Steel types, but whatever. Hey, do we just go all out with Jazzy 2.0 with Earthquake? You hit everything with Strength, Steel types get Earthquaked, and Ghost get Shadow Clawed. And then we have Sucker Punch in the bag. I'm doing it. I was just... Okay, the only reason I didn't want to teach Earthquake is like, what if we find Swords Dance type thing? Look... We don't need Earthquake till Elite 4. That's when I'm gonna use it. Not yet. Okay, I didn't even check this one yet. Now you got me all confused, man. The Pokemon Center leads to the Pokemon Center? What are we doing here? Was there still something else upstairs? I think that split multi-directions. I just wanted to come back to the center. That just completely derailed my train of focus. Okay. Yes. We haven't checked this. Okay. First of all, we have to save. And let's put this out in front. Although, You're already level 80. I'm gonna let you do the double battles, but I want to get some more levels on these two. It's like more important that they get level ups. Wow, we have a level 80 Kecleon. This is epic. Oh, the two dweebs, yeah, with the bowl cut. You just put a bowl on the head and like cut around the edges. It's classic. You know what these dweebs reminded me of, and it's from a movie back in the day called Dude, Where's My Car? Because there is a room in this game somewhere. What do we do? Sludge Bomb and Strength. I don't know if any of you guys remember that movie from back in the day. All right, Mach Punch, settle down. I didn't. Never mind. They're level 16 and 17. I thought that was gonna hurt. This is a low-level area. But back in the day, there was a movie called Dude, Where's My Car? And all the people would throw up a Z for like Zoltan. He was like the Cyrus of that movie. And but all the people were like wrapped in bubble wrap. It was weird. The movie was hella funny, but that part was weird. But there is a scene in this game too where Cyrus is like standing above all the goons. That's what really makes me think of Dude, Where's My Car? Because there was like a scene in that movie. It was the same thing. Yeah, so like if we can find that room, that's gonna be hilarious. I really hope we find that room. We haven't found it yet in this whole playthrough. There's like two ways in there because you could warp up to where Cyrus gives his speech, or you can come in from the bottom side and like watch him actually give the speech. And I'm not gonna do it in this playthrough, but if you read the dialogue, he's actually kind of spitting in that. No, we don't need haze. Like Cyrus is actually in his bag on some deep stuff. It's actually pretty cool. But we're just gonna speed through it with the instant text for this playthrough. No way we have a level 80 Kecleon, bro. Okay, so hold on. Now I'm confused though, because that's the third legendary we've seen. We saw a Reggie yesterday, right? Reggie Rock. It was the H puzzle. So the first two, Darkrai and Reggie Rock, were both vanilla, essentially. They are what they were supposed to be, but Arceus wasn't, which is correct. I did randomize all the static encounters, so what would make Regirock and Darkrai not get randomized? Is it because we wrong warped into them without like using I can understand Darkrai because you probably have to trigger Darkrai's encounter by doing something specific, right? Oh, hell no. Okay, we've already seen the other end of Eterna Forest. We still can't cut because we didn't go back for the badge, but we know what that cut door leads to. We've been in there, and we've been to the other exit. So this is actually literally a dead end, actually. Okay. I don't remember if I saved, but I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, Reggi's in the wild in Stark Mountain. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm confused about why. So Arceus was randomized correctly. So what would make Regirock and Darkrai be vanilla? Is it because we had like an invalid encounter with them? That makes me think like, I mean, I'm not going to do it, but I kind of want to put the item in my bag and go visit Darkrai's location again and see if he's actually there again and randomized. You know what I mean? Because for the fact that we technically wrong warped in there probably made it spawn in a different manner. Well, shit, at this point, do we just keep going on? This is like the most amazing part of the map. Nah, there's only one check and it's so far away. I can't. I didn't know I had to battle you. How much you guys want to bet that Cynthia's at the end of that route over there? I mean, everything is literally right here. Right, mystery gift. Yeah, but Arceus. That's what I'm confused about, man. When this playthrough is over, I'm actually going to pull up the log about the randomizer, and we're going to go through it and see actually what was everything supposed to be. Because now I have more questions than answers. The fact that we got Darkrai and Reggie... We didn't catch Regirock, but we did encounter it, and it was a Regirock. That's why I ran away. Not interested. So, now I want to know what was Darkrai supposed to be and what was Regirock supposed to be. But we're not going to know unless we have to read the log. Every time you generate a seed, you can get a log if you want. But you're not supposed to look at it because spoilers. That's why I haven't looked at it. Now I got questions, man. So I think that's something we should do when this is over, but I don't know. Realistically, my plan was to do this in 3 episodes. I don't think we can finish this tonight. We'd probably have to go for like 4 hours. Okay, so 2 things here lead to Jubilife, so that's where we're going next. This was one of them. I don't remember the other one. That's what I'm confused about. Okay, so we've checked most of this, right? Oh, you know what? I need to come out the other way. Oh, we can go past. This also led to Solaceon. We just learned that. Right. I thought we'd have to come out that way to get past the guard, but let us through. We gotta check this. Okay. No, we don't. Dead end. Okay, so the whole top left corner of Jubilife has been checked. This was vanilla. Yeah, because we had to go in here to deliver the parcel. I was like, why did my character stop? I was about to repel. We had to deliver the parcel, so that stays vanilla. That's also a dead end. Just a Halfpenny staring at me there. So yeah, and then top left corner, oh, coronet. Well, there's only one check here now, but we need to get surf and rock climb so we can do that check. So we'll save this. I mean, we could repel, but it just wore off to like run to that other check. This is how I got here, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay, so just to revisit these, but I know we've already checked them all. This is the only thing I haven't checked here. But this building leads to 2 other major cities. I just don't remember this one. Yo, what up, brother? How you doing? Victory Road? Probably need strength or rock climb. We're gonna hold the roads for later. Now these 2 both led to major cities. Hardhome, yep. And was this Oreburg too? I think I have this building on my notes. Oh, Veilstone. Okay, so real quick connection from Veilstone to Hardhome, which are both major hubs. We're chilling, bro. Out here with this Plat Map Rando. We got 5 out of 8 gym badges now. Technically, we know how to get... You know what? We should just go do this right now. Because of those 2 hub cities, I think we can go find Gardenia. Let me look at my notes. Gardenia... We get here from the PC in the resort area, which was from the... Oh, from the Big Mart. Wait a minute, we can get to Big Mart from here. Big Mart is located in the lake by the house. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna drop a save here. Because we're gonna go find Gardenia. But first I want to check out what these last 2 buildings go to. We've also checked the cave north of town, but not the cave to the east of town. I just don't know what this goes to. And we've already been in the other house. Okay, a center. I mean, we could. No. I know where this is. To the left of this duo is those 3 warp tiles, which we already checked. I know exactly what floor this is in this place. So I never checked the staircase because I didn't feel like doing the battle to waste time. But that, you know what I'm saying? Those like 3 little yellow warps? That's what's past them, so that's pointless. Well, it might lead to another hub, but we can use the key here. Okay. We have 2 different doors. We'll check this one first. So that might be 3. Oh, it's the other side. I was gonna say this is not how we found this guy last time, but we came in through the bottom. Well, I have to reset. Okay. I'm glad I just saved. We came in through the bottom, originally in Hardhome. Hardhome top left corner equals this door on the bottom. Okay, so there's 2 ways to find this fool. Okay. It's not even... Yeah, that was a good save. Okay, I'm not going to write that down, though, because we already know where he is. I'd rather just get to him from the top left corner of Hardhome, because Hardhome, a lot of connections there. But we didn't check out everything. We have to go down. Right. Okay, so far left was Lucian. Oh, there's only one more door. Okay. This is a dead end because I don't have rock climb, right? This is the move tutor house, yeah. You have to come up here with rock climb. Oh, we get a free item, but this is the move tutor house, like the good one. That'll help us get a move tutor move, but... Oh, we could get something for Kecleon. We found that move tutor in, like, part 1. The one with the shards. That's not bad. Probably don't have enough shards, though. Okay. So we're going back to not Candace. Oh, wait. Let me check this. I know we've been in here before, though. This was actually a decent connection somewhere. This was the very end of yesterday, yeah. Yeah. We thought for a second we were gonna get a fly in here, but it didn't happen. Oh, there's something else. We did get trolled by Cycling Road, too. Okay, we've also been here. Yeah, so we checked all the checks in that house. This guy, by the way, if you didn't know, will, like, teleport you back to Twin Leaf. Wait. That's actually where I'm trying to go. This works out perfect. Because this is how we get to Big Mart. Oddly enough, that was perfect. I mean, it saves me like a minute, but... I was going to run right back to this position from Jubilife. Just run here. But... Okay, so Big Mart into this leads to... one of these two leads to the Floramora Meadow. I don't know. Somewhere I had this in my notes, but... No, it is... Okay. It's this Pokemon Center, but it's downstairs. Okay. Let's try the escape rope. I wouldn't be surprised if this actually works. See? It does. I wish we would have thought of that earlier yesterday. Okay. Because look, you guys got to remember, like... I really want to test this with fly. I wouldn't be surprised if you can't even fly out of here. Because these are treated like dungeons in Pokemon. So you can't, even though you're outside, you can still escape rope out of these. It's different than if you try to use an escape rope in the middle of town or in a route. Because routes and towns are not treated like dungeons, but like everything else is, essentially. If that makes sense. Although, imagine we drop down here and we can't warp out. No. We should be able to rope out from anywhere here. Okay. Now we can use cut. Which is lit because we actually have cut. Okay. Yeah, back to this. So we did beat this yesterday, but we had to reset after the soft lock. Oh, Munchlax found another item. Munchlax found an escape rope. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Been there, done that, right? This is a fire type gym. We'll still just go. I mean, we got 2 Pokemon with Surf. Where's the escape rope going? Yeah. All the way back to the Pokemon Center across the map. Because if you think about it, the Floramora Meadow is kind of in like the far left side of the map, and the Pokemon Center, how we got here, is the resort area, you know, in the post game in the top right corner. So it's the escape rope actually extends all the way across the map. Easy money. Okay, is this 6 gym badges or it's actually 6? We just don't know about... Oh, this is perfect, man. There's still no way we could finish it tonight, but... Unless I sat here for the next 4 hours. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. The health bars? Alright, how long is this thing going to spin around for? It's going all the way to 3 o'clock, I guess. Nope. 6:15. Okay. That was extremely long and drawn out for no reason. I mean, shit, bro, we could. It just depends. There's still, okay, so there's still 2 cities that we've never been to. Keep that in mind, too. I want to, but there's still a lot of checks. We don't even know if it is beatable, too, because we still can't use Surf. And, like, the gym leader that lets us use Surf outside of battle could be out on a surfing route. Then we're screwed. But we'll see, we'll see. Escape rope spawn point. Either way, it'd be fine, right? Dude, right? Yeah, Arcanine looks so sick right there. I love Arcanine. such a good Pokemon. Yeah, because if we, nah, it'll be okay either way, Jazzy. Because even if it roped us to the top part of the meadow, we just take the portal back. Sounds like we're playing Legends ZA right now. I mean, I did recently save too, so if we get stuck, I really hope we don't. I think we should be good though. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't let us back. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I can't believe Arceus was a Kecleon. This game is hilarious. Oh, man. But yeah, for the most part, I'm still going to use Desi and Lapras. Because I do want them to get to, like, you know, it'd be nice if they got to mid-60s for the Elite Four, but realistically, we don't have that many battles left now. Not bad. Okay. But yeah, again, we did this yesterday, so we know this is Fire-type gym. Which is pretty funny, because all the flowers are going to burn down, but... Bottom entrance leading to a one-way lock? Yeah. Oh, that's true. I think you mean, if I escape rope, then it just put us to the bottom one. But now, the rope should bring us to the last center. That's why it's throwing us back in the resort area. I think. That is kind of weird, huh? Because I didn't even heal there. Well, I guess we'll find out shortly, but I think it should be okay. Only one way to find out. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Damn, we made a lot of crazy progress early. It's only like the first hour and we found 3 or 4 really big things. That's what I'm saying though, like, I've seen people play these and they can beat them in 2 hours because they get lucky and, you know, warp to every gym leader and Elite Four member in the first couple hours. I can't even sit here and say this run is unlucky because of all the powerful Pokemon we caught. It was just really slow the first couple episodes, like trying to find places. We found all the dead ends. Sometimes that's how it goes. Theoretically, you can beat one of these in 30 minutes if the first, you know, 12 warps you check are gym leaders and Elite Four members. You just never know. Okay. Grass knot. Thanks, Gardenia. Wonderful. Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. Well, yeah, exactly. Then we just reset. That would suck, because then we really have to wait till we get Fly. But again, because the meadow is a dungeon, we might not even be able to fly out of the meadow. Oh, what if we warp to this Pokemon Center? Then that would have to reset. That would be funny. Imagine it warps us right to that Pokemon Center that we just walked through. Okay. I'm not going to ask questions. I don't know why we're coming up here, but we are. It's really annoying that we can't surf out of here either, because... Okay, this is good progress, but I have a feeling that, like, Wake, who lets us use surf, is going to be across the water somewhere. But we now have 6 out of 8 badges and 3 out of the 4 Elite Four members. Okay, so we need to finish Pastoria and Oreburgh. We're done with Jubilife. So from here, which part of the mart? There's so many exits to the mart. I'm trying to think which one got us back to a hub city. Maybe none of them. I think it was Sand Gem that got us there quickly. Oh, save. Good call. Good call. Good call. 6 badges. Not bad. It was Sand Gem that got us to Heart Home. I really hope I can buy some good items now that I got 6 badges. We started the day, instantly tried to buy stuff with only 3 badges, and it was only super potions. I need some max potions, man. I believe it was the mart that took us to one of the big cities. Well, kind of. Oh yeah, by the way, there's an Elite Four member in that house right there. It's this Pokemon Center. Wait a minute. What What if they put Cynthia in the locked house? Does anybody know how to get through that house? We might need to know. I don't know. That wouldn't be great. Okay. I'm actually going to save here, too. So I need to find my way to Pastoria. Which, if we take the Pokemon Center here, we go to Eterna. And the house next to the Pokemon Center in Eterna goes to Pastoria. Okay. That doesn't look like Eterna City. Ah. Wait, we can cut now. Now we can check this. Hold on, this is big that we were able to escape out of there. Please tell me Cynthia's just chilling in this building. This would be funny if she was here the whole time. Because it'd be funny, right? It's ironic because she's the one that gave us cut right here. Imagine if she was chilling inside. We'll just give it to Munchlax for now. I still have to reteach Munchlax Rock Smash. We taught it to him. I might as well just do it while we're here. Taught it to Bro yesterday and then had to reset. Had to go refine Rock Smash. And never taught it since. I'm going to leave Fling on Munchlax because this kind of looks like a guy that would just, you know... That's what Munchlax looks like. So we're going to leave Fling on the moveset there. But we checked everything else here besides this. Because we didn't have cut till right now. We don't have strength. But that's not Earthquake anyway. Isn't that just a rare candy or something? I don't remember. Okay, so that's pointless. This goes to Pastoria. So we checked a few things here. But I don't remember which ones. I might just recheck them all unless something looks familiar here. Well, that's a dead end. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, we've already been inside there. we warped into the inside of that building and only Rourke was in there, but it was weird because we didn't even beat him yet. He was chilling in there. Okay. So we were in Pastoria yesterday. We went through this right here and got stuck on a one-way ticket. Because we don't have the bike yet. We still have never found the inside of the bike shop. We did find the place. Oh, this is also a one. I remember this yesterday. Because we can't go back this way. Okay, we're going to have to reset then. Yep. We were here yesterday on Coronet, but I don't have rock climb or like strength to get out of here. Okay. So we did this yesterday too. We need to get rock climb, man. We can use it outside of battle. We just don't have the HM. And of course, we all know where it is. Safari Zone. No. I only... Now it's coming back to me. We only did the southern end of Pastoria yesterday. We didn't do the top side. That was the last house, right? Let me just make sure. Because going out on that route from Pastoria, there's only 2 checks? No, 3. Let me just make sure that was the last house. Yeah. So I'm not doing this unless we have to, but you guys know this route over here is a very long route, and it has a house pretty close by, you know, in this muddy section here. There's one house there, but then the only other 2 checks on this whole route, and it's very long, is the what's it called, the Trophy Garden or whatever that building is. I think it's called Trophy Garden. And then there's a gatehouse that leads you into Hearthome. So that's probably one of the longest routes on the game. We're not doing that unless we can't or get stuck, you know. Okay, so we've done everything here. That's one of those ones you save till later, just because it's gonna take way too long to walk through all that. No way. 208. Well, we might as well check this gatehouse. This one I'd probably save too, though, because that direction... Oh, I don't want to battle him. That direction, there's only one, right? The gatehouse. Oh, it's a dead end, but we get an item. Swagger. Shout out Shofu. TM87. Isn't there only... There's like a couple rocky cliffs to climb over, some hikers to fight, and then there's some water to surf, but there's no other... There's only one door that whole direction, but a couple fights. I don't know. I don't really feel like doing that one right now either. Could lead to fly. Yeah, that's true. Alright. This is also a rival fight, isn't it? Yeah. Let's check the rest of Pastoria. There's only 3 more checks, right? The gym, the marsh, and then the gatehouse out of here. Back to the beach. King, what are you doing with a Lugia, bro? Come on. Ain't no way you're pulling up here with a Lugia in front of Wake's gym. Hey, maybe Wake's gym leads to Wake, and then we can finally start surfing around. That would be cool. I'm still confused why... Well, I mean, I know why. Why Fantina doesn't let us surf in this game, but... That's because she had, like, level 23 Pokemon, so she's the 3rd gym leader in this game. But in the other game, she's the 5th gym leader and lets you use surf. Why did they switch that up, man? Always throwing me off. Okay. Pretty solid team you got here, King. I almost called you Clay. This Clay doll came out. Oh, man. Alright. Man, we need to find Crasher Wake so bad. The 2 gym leaders we don't have is literally Surf and Strength. That's arguably the 2 most important. Because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we need Rock Smash for, but I feel like Cut is kind of niche. Probably could beat this game without Cut. We really don't need Fly. It would be a huge time saver, but you can beat the game without Fly. Honestly, if I think about it, out of all the HMs, Surf and Strength might be the 2 most important in terms of number of checks that they're blocking. And that's, of course... I mean, it's literally the 2 HMs that we can't use. This one gives us Strength, and this one gives us Surf. Like, of course. Because from here we get Rock Climb. That's probably the 3rd most important. Waterfall. Defog we don't need. Fly we don't need. Cut we don't really need. I would say the 2 most important are probably Surf and Strength. No joke. Dang it, bro. Alright. Please be in here, Wake. Come on. Here's the trophy garden, like I was talking about. Well, there's nothing here but Togepi's. The garden inside the gym. Interesting. We already went in here, right? Yeah, we did. Right. That we might have to come back to. We can do it now. We can do it now if there's nothing else. Oh, there's the Pokemon Center. That leads to a Pokemon Center. Okay, we're on to something here. You're probably so confused then. This is a great region, but it's very confusing to try to do it this way. Very confusing. But it's fun. Okay, what's up, Grandma? This is how we made it to Pastoria yesterday. We've already checked all of the Canalave. Yeah. This was how I first made it to Pastoria, but I turned around because I was like, we'll save it for later. But then what does this lead to then? This is how we found Cresselia yesterday. Remember that? We found Cresselia, it took off and dropped the lunar wing. Who knows if it was actually Cresselia or not. Okay. So okay. So we checked this, but we turned around. And now we've checked everything else, but here, let me pose for a picture real quick. But we still haven't checked, do we even have to... Oh. Because this wasn't possible to be randomized? I guess not. Well, we might as well pay the money and see. But then all we have after this is just the gatehouse. Yeah, this is just the same. Oh, right. That's not how you get defog in Platinum. In Diamond Pearl, that's how you get the HM for defog, but... Oh, whoops. There's nothing else worthwhile in here. Or do you still get defog in here, but it's like in a different spot? I remember that's how you get... how you get it in Diamond Pearl. I don't think we even need to do the events with this. We can probably wrong warp around it. Oh, there's another... I didn't even know there was a house up here. Then the gatehouse. Snow Point again? We've been into this place so many damn times. Oh. We have to teach Munchlax Rock Smash for the 3rd time in this playthrough now. I'm gonna teach him Cut as well. Come on, Munchlax. I was gonna say I'm about to save after this, but I'd rather save back in Pastoria, even though it's right through the stairs. If we end up teaching Munchlax Cut and Rock Smash for the 4th time, you know, so be it. Alright, what do we get out of this? Oh, right. What? Is this Amori? Yeah, the game director. At least give me leftovers. Wow, bro's hiding deep within the cave right here. Or deep within the temple. He's got the penthouse suite on the top of the temple, just looking over everything. Okay, we'll save when we get back to Pastoria. That was an interesting apartment for Mr. Omori there. Because I'm tired of teaching Rock Smash to Munchlax. Let's drop a save, check the gatehouse. That's interesting because I thought we already found the very top of Salacion Ruins, because that was the defog room where like the old people are. We talked to them both, but I didn't get defog. Maybe you have to trigger an event first. We can't use surf, so we're soft locked on that little island. You want to go all the way across 208? We can do that. It's a long way to go for only one check, but I guess if it is a dead end, at least we're just done with it. But I'm pretty sure this leads to just one gatehouse. Does lead to an item too. I'm down. Let's do this. These hikers will be easy anyway. This is like a low level area because you're supposed to be here when you only have like 2 gym badges, so it's not bad. Interesting. Oh. Salacion, yeah. I was thinking the top of the tower. That's my bad. I thought that's where we get defog. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. It's the room at the end of the Salacion Ruins where there's like 4 items together. That's where you get defog, that's right. Oh, we don't need to fight this guy. Good call, good call. That is how we find defog. I mean, you know. Who knows if we'll ever find that, but I really don't think we even need defog. Okay. See? This is how we get the bicycle, but we have to go redo that fight. I think I noted that, actually. Hold on. I did. Heart Home, house next to Pokemon Center is how we... Okay. Well, I'm going to note this, because it's going to be a while before we get back to... Hold on. This was just the gatehouse of 208, right? Yeah, there's nothing else here. Okay. Good call. Good call coming here. Gatehouse on left side of 208 equals inside bike shop. Okay. So now we can get the bicycle. The bicycle does help for checking some mudslides and stuff. I don't think, I mean, maybe in Victory Road if we really have to go deep. I hope we don't have to explore Victory Road too much because it's like, you know, we're going to need strength, we're going to need rock climb, we're going to need the bicycle. Like, you need a whole bunch of things in Victory Road. I want to go to the last 2, well, I don't know how, but I want to go to the last 2 cities we haven't been to yet. I think we might be able to... How do we get back to the fight area? Because I want to see if we can take the boat over to Snow Point. The last city would then be Florimora. Who knows how to get there, but... How do we get to the fight area? Uh-oh, I didn't make a note about that. Well, we found it like 3 or 4 times. That's why I never noted it. Hard home. Oh, okay. Oreburgh City is also... Okay. We also never finished Oreburgh City. That's the last one to finish, and then there's 2 more cities that we have not been to. So how do we get back to Hardhome? Oh, we could also take this one-way ticket again. Let's go ahead and save. We did this yesterday, but I don't remember where it went. Because we try to come back and they're like, hey, you need a bicycle. Probably another reason. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, if we try to go back up, we get blocked. Oh, Sunny Shore, but we don't have rock climb, bro. You're trolling. Okay. I wouldn't be able to escape here or from where we were. Okay. Escape rope ain't gonna work there. I mean, next time we're in Hardhome, it's actually really easy to go get the bike shop. Well, do the fight that'll put the guy back in the bike shop. But then we'd have to come all the way back here to get it. I guess we also got here from the Pokemon Center as well, right? We just saw that. Oh, but not that one. It's this one. Yeah, I have a note about resort area and even survival area because that's where Aaron of the Elite Four. One of these... maybe it was something here that led to... I remember finding a couple different ways to get to the fight area? What did I just say? There's 3 of them up there. Okay, that's a dead end too. Whichever one has the Battle Frontier and the Super Rod. We got there a couple different ways yesterday. That's how we got the Super Rod. And but there's a boat there that would... You know, that's how you get there is from Snow Point, so I feel like we could take the boat in the opposite direction. And maybe. This looks promising. There's quite a few options to go here. Hello again, Maylene. Because we can also use this elevator here. Okay. This will probably take us some... Takes me exactly where I was trying to go. By the way, I don't know if I ever checked... I got so excited for the fishing rod. I don't think I ever walked through here yesterday. Okay, I probably did, but that's why I don't remember. Anyway, for anybody who doesn't know, that's how you get the fishing rod. You can catch level 99 Magikarps with the fishing rod in this game in a specific spot. Why do they got drills in the front of the boat? Oh, that's going through the ice. Right. Okay, this works. I didn't know that. That's why he's got drills in the front of the boat. We're finally in Snowpoke. Okay, I'm dropping a save here. And I'm first... Before we check anything, I'm going after Rock Climb. Because we can use it. Now, if you want to go really far south on that route, that's going to be miserable because it's a very long way. I'm just going to repel too. There is a check down there, you know. We could be one of the gym leaders. Or Elite Four, or Flint. We're still missing Flint. It's only Elite Four member. And Cynthia. But we need to... King, we just battled you, bro. Yeah, this was lit that it actually... we found the inside of that lake. Both spots, by the way. Why does this look so bright and good, by the way? I used to think it was... Oh. I remember it being harder to see. That's what I remember. No way you sniped me from across the map. Trolling. Oh, man. If... You know, if we have to go all the way south and then east on this route, that's a long way to go for one check to the... You know, to that entrance of Coronet. That would not be ideal, but... We might have to go there at some point. I'm just gonna grab rock climb though, come back to the city and save the game. That way we just have rock climb. And just be done with it. Now going to see Jazzy in Sunny Shore to get waterfall is cool, but we can't surf. So what's the point? You can't use waterfall without at least surfing first. We'll see. Hey, this is fun though. I ain't gonna lie. Makes you think a little bit, but these trainers are probably like the most annoying thing of doing a map round. They just get in the way, you know. All right, we're out here with Latios and stuff. It's crazy. But they really slow down the pacing. That's why I'm trying to avoid most of them as possible. The experience points are nice. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna lie. This Darkrai we caught at level 50. It's almost at level 60 now because we've had to battle so many NPCs. But they are kind of annoying. Damn, even the Glaceon rock looks really nice right there. I really hope I can juke this guy out. I didn't know he comes that high. I thought he was gonna stop. Oh well. Okay, Luke. Reggie Ice. How long have we been going for? Like an hour and a half? Oh yeah. I'm running long today. We're gonna do this. We're gonna check all of Snow Point, but then I might call it after that. I'm not gonna go for like 15-20 minutes more. Why does this thing have superpower, bro? I did 0, by the way. I'll take it out with Feint Attack now. Yeah, to be honest, I'm probably just gonna go another 15-20 minutes. This has already been kind of a juicer. I need to make me some dinner, man. Hydrate and stretch, exactly. Yeah, but if I hydrate too much, then I'm gonna have to run off like I did at the end of Polished Crystal today. The dam was about to break, man. Couldn't hold it. Alright, you got Sneasel. I'll probably get one shot by Surf. Or the bomb. Don't matter. Now, in Snow Point, there's only, what, 6 checks? I mean, it's going to turn into more than that because they're going to lead to other checks, but I believe there's only 6 building in, Oh, thank you, man. I didn't even know if that Stream Elements bot was going to work in this new Ninja chat. It was the first time I seen it. Oh, I totally forget. All day today, I haven't even switched the game title. That's good. It still says I'm playing Pokemon Crystal. That's a lie. That was 6 hours ago. Whoops. Okay. Please stop battling me so I can just pick up Rock Climb, man. But I want to check. No. I almost walked right into it, bro. Go away. Rock Climb's right over here somewhere behind the house. I don't know where the house is. There it is. Okay. We'll go ahead and give that to Munchlax too. Although we could give it to Kecleon, but I don't like Rock Climb because it misses. Yeah, 90-85. It's slightly stronger than Strength, but 85 accuracy is awful. Actually, you know what? We're gonna climb. We're gonna, you know, grab onto the back of Wobbuffet and let bro climb up the rocks. We don't need anything else besides that on him. Or, I mean, we just need counter Mirror Coat. Okay. We just gotta avoid the skier. I can do this. Almost went right in her path. Okay. Now we have Rock Climb. Let's go save. I got more repels. We're good. I'm gonna use one though. Hey, you know what? While we're here, I'm still gonna save, but while we're here, let's just use Rock Climb right here. It's only one check. But if this is Wake, I'm gonna be fist pumping here. Really want to surf, man. Honestly, Byron might even be better. Surf is good, but Strength might even be more useful. But realistically, it's gonna have better checks in the city. There's just no way I'm not kidding. I was thinking about skipping this and just going back to Snow Point. No way. I wish I could convey to you guys like how close I was to not climbing these rocks and just going right back to Snow Point City, because why do this one check when Snow Point has 6 buildings or 7? I don't know. Okay. And here we are. Jazzy's about to just go ham. Wait, we don't know what type of gym this is. I'm gonna leave Lapras in there for some EXP, but we're gonna figure out with the first little Timmy we fight here. I'm gonna say it's a dragon gym. Throwing out a random guess. I was wrong. This is either a normal type gym or a flying type gym. We haven't had flying yet, right? Either way, Lapras is gonna go crazy with Ice Beam on this Pidgeotto, but we'll have to see if Wake has changed from water types to flying or normal. Yeah, no, seriously, this was an amazing find, man. I was so close to just not even bothering with this. It was a last second decision. As I'm walking by, I'm like, it's only gonna take 2 seconds. We'll check it and we'll just go back to Snow Point, you know, save the game over there. Just never know. Okay. Is this a normal gym or a bird gym? Might take a couple battles till we find out, because there's a lot of normal flying types. It's a flying gym. Okay. Well, he might still have a Gyarados, you never know. Okay. We are so back right now. This is gonna do it. This will be the end of today, but I'm still gonna hit like the YouTube outro from Snow Point City. So we'll walk over there, but I'm not gonna check anything there. I'm gonna save the whole thing for next time. And hopefully we find out how to find the one last city we don't know about. Floramora, however you say it, I don't know. That's what I call it. I'm probably reading it horribly wrong, but whatever. We gotta fight this one too? Okay. Wait, I think I could have walked around her. It's hard to tell, it's like half a square. Okay, so that leaves just 3 things. We need to find Byron, the 6th gym leader. We need to find Cynthia, of course, and Flint. And again, I'm not going to do any of the Elite Four members or Cynthia. I'm going to do them all in order. You know, the chunk of 8, then the group of 4 for the Elite Four, and then Cynthia at the end. Who is this little kid with a Lugia and a Moltres? What are we doing here? That's crazy. A Lugia and then a Moltres. No, you know what's funny? When I used to play Gen 4 back in the day, Veilstone City was another one of them. I used to always call it Vilestone. I don't know why. You know, it's one of those things like you just read it once and you kind of like roll with it however the first time it comes out of your mouth, you know? And it's like, it's Veilstone, right? But I read it as V-I-L-E. And so like growing up, I always referred to that place as Vilestone. And it wasn't until like a couple years ago where I was like, wait, that actually says Veilstone. I just kind of went with it. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a switch over here, I think. But... oh, are you talking about Floramora? It probably is, but that's one of those things like I didn't even bother to read. I'd take a quick look at it and it looked like Floramora to me, so I just went with it. It's kind of whatever. Alright, this guy also just said that's how I roll. That's pretty funny. Who is this guy? Samson? Alright, why does everybody got like OU Pokemon? What are we doing here? Good thing they're only level 30. Either way, Lapras gonna eat. Watch all this be a thing, and then we go fight Wake, and he's gonna have like a Pidgey. What else? A Hoot Hoot. A Pidgey, a Hoot Hoot. Okay, look at this. Aerodactyl, Gliscor, and the other one just had 2 legendaries with Moltres and Lugia. I feel like Wake is going to have a team of just turkeys. Delibird. Something stupid, you know? This is about to be epic. That's my favorite flying type of all time. I love some Pelipper. But we're going to freeze it with sheer cold. I think I'm like 2 for 3 with sheer colds in this playthrough. That's pretty funny. Bye, Pelipper. Ooh, Dragonite or Salamence. I'm down. I mean, either way, you know, they're like level 30, but that would be cool. Yeah. Hey, Wake, if everybody in your gym has got some powerful threats, can you at least prove why you're the gym leader, brother? Please don't pull up with a Pidgey. Let's see. He looks the part. Can he play the part? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out. Ooh! Put some respect on that boy, huh? Damn, Wake. Ah, yes, Charizard, my favorite water-type Pokemon, Wake. You know, clearly Wake's a little confused, but if he has a Gyarados, we'll cut him some slack, but that's not a water-type, my brother. Yeah, nah, hey, Wake ain't playing around, bro. He pulled up the whole-ass Charizard. Nah. Okay. Maybe he's got, like, the Fire, Water, Grass combo, right? We seen Fire flying, here's Grass flying, so Gyarados in the back would complete the trio. But, ooh, you know what I'm feeling? Skarmory. Even though it's not a water type, but he's not going to have Fire, Water, Grass trio, but that would be cool. I feel like he's going to have a Skarmory. What is it? Bruh. Sheer cold it. We hit sheer cold again. Let's go. No, this Lapras is legit. Oh yeah, Charmeleon. I just thought about that. Charizard at 33. Good call. Wait, Ladybug was at 37. That was actually his ace. Bro just casually has a Charizard at 33, a Tropius at whatever, and a Ladybug at 37. Okay. Alright, Wake. Alright. There's no way, bro. A 37 Ladybug is wild. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I checked this, man. Wait, we just got Scald. I'm about to put that on Darkrai. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no, bro. I forgot it's Brine. We did also get Charge Beam from Volkner, but I get confused because nowadays, you know, Scald is 55. Oh, just changing nighttime in the game. That's kind of cool. That's because it is 5 o'clock, yeah. I like how I look at my phone to see 5 o'clock when, you know, you guys can literally see it right there. That's the actual time for me. Because it's just going off my computer. Okay. Great. The thick stuff. I need another repel, by the way, to make it back there. Yeah, that was pretty funny with Wake. Not the Ladybug, bruh. There's like, what, 40, 50 flying types across the first 4 gens? And he decides, yeah, this is the one I'm going to invest most of the time and grind a bunch of levels on. Okay. What is this? Ultra Ball. Nice. Dang, that's crazy. Okay. I kind of want to run around until this this repel wears off. Just because, you know, I don't like when we start the next episode, I take 3 steps and it's like, the repel wear off. Even though it's more than 3. But this is where I'm going to cut it off. Not only the YouTube episode, but the stream a couple minutes later. We'll go ahead and save. I don't like to block the doors in the gym, so I'm gonna save right here. And wow, look at that. 6 hours even of playtime. That's not bad right there. That's pretty cool. So, you know, it hasn't been exactly 2 hours a sesh, but you know, it averages out. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 7 gym badges. We are only missing... Yeah, GG's, that's right. We're only missing, Byron, right? And then Flint is the only Elite Four member we don't know about. And, of course, Cynthia. It's going to be wild to see what kind of team Cynthia's whipped up, but... Can't be much worse than Wake and his Ladybug. So, with all that being said, this is where I'm going to cut off the YouTube recording for part 3 in the Pokemon Platinum Map Randomizer. Hey, a lot of fun, man. I'm telling you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this too. I'm having a hell of a time doing something like this. It's different. It's new to me. I've never done a map randomizer, so... Also, I think it was a good idea to, like, add some extra randomness to it. I think TM-HM compatibility was huge in terms of pacing. Because we don't have to go through here with bad movesets. Even though I haven't found that many TMs. Putting Surf, on Darkrai helps a lot. So, I think that was a good idea. We're just trying something new here. But this does open the door, like I said earlier, for a whole bunch of other options in the future. So, I like this. I wish we could have done it in three episodes. This is the end of the third one, but I think I'm just going to do it again tomorrow on Sunday, because if I wait a week or two, come back and do this next weekend, we're going to, I'm going to forget where all these warps went to. You guys could probably help me out, but I'm going to forget. So, in terms of the stream, I'm going to come back and finish this off tomorrow. I hope. We only need to find 3 more trainers. We still have to battle all the Elite Four, but we got 6 or 7 checks here in Snow Point, and then we got to go to Floramora, whatever. But that only has like 3 buildings, bro. It has a Pokemon Center, a Mart, and a freaking flower shop. Maybe one other thing. But it will connect to like Eterna Forest. It'll also connect. There's a warp in the top left corner where the meadow is, and then even the Valley Windworks as well. So, and I guess if we go south, we would get to that other cave entrance. So we'll see. We don't know how to get there, but we can use Surf, and I like that. So now we can also surf if we get stuck. We just can't fly, so we're gonna have to warp our way around it. But I think we'll be able to figure it out. I believe. So can we find the last 3 trainers tomorrow, and then do the last 7 battles? No, 6. 1 more gym leader, 4 Elite Four members, and Cynthia. Stay tuned to find out. But I'll be back doing this tomorrow, as well as I'm going to finish Legends ZA. And we'll figure out what else to play. Oh yeah, I gotta hit the YouTube outro first. So with all that being said, this is going to conclude part 3 of the Platinum Map Randomizer. For anybody that is finding this video in the future, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this. Alright, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.